Good day and happy Sunday. I truly hope that you're having a magnificent day and that you are ready to receive today's card. Please like and subscribe to receive further notifications of Inner Wisdom Sunday. So today's card is the Pigeon. And from what I have seen recently through work with clients and even my own life, is a lot of pretty deep shadow stuff coming up. And I think that on some levels, many of us have worked with this, and it's taking us even deeper now. It's taking us to the part where we can truly feel that we are moving into a state of more pleasure and more joy. So what I'm going to do is read a little bit from the Pigeon card. So the Pigeon, although it seems ordinary, carries the message of forgiveness. And this is why it is chosen for the first card. Forgiveness transcends any residue of negativity. When I speak about negativity, what I'm feeling very much here is about the shadow. And negativity is something that we may look at, or that we've been conditioned to look at as an emotion or as an act, as being negative or as being an issue in life. In other words, it's not good. So if we're looking at good and bad, we're already starting to judge the issue. We're also starting to label it, and therefore we are coming through our own filters to look at that issue. So what I'm going to ask is that you step into a place of neutrality here, and you start to work with neither judging it's good or bad, but allowing it to be whatever it needs to be for you right now, and not to see it as a problem necessarily. Something like, for instance, anger. Anger is a very powerful emotion to set the ball rolling. So often when anger comes up, there's something that we need to have a look at. And anger can also, when it's heightened, it could mean that it's been suppressed for a long time, or that it's been ignored. And when we ignore something, it really just grows in intensity. So what we're looking at here is an emotion that we don't want to see, we don't want to acknowledge, and we don't want to believe that this is part of us even. So if we ignore it and we're trying to resist it, it really grows in intensity. And what I'm asking you to do here is to see it and to acknowledge whatever emotion is coming up for you, and give it an audience, give it the stage right now. Anger is not necessarily a bad emotion if you're looking at anger. Anger could be the fire that you need to take the action relevant for you to really step into your power and really come from a place of knowing who you are, truly connecting with that true essence. So I'm asking you to embrace any emotion that's coming up right now. And that may be challenging, it may be difficult. So I'm going to ask you to just go there. So we're going to do practice today. And we are going to work from a space. I'm going to take you, okay, I'm going to drop it in and see where we go. But I'm going to take you into a cave where you can connect to your true essence, where you can ask an aspect of yourself from higher wisdom. This is what it is you need right now to support you, what it is you need to work with right now. You may see a pattern that's coming up that needs some working around. So we'll post a picture, by the way, of the pigeon card on the group. But right now, I'm just going to ask you to drop into silence, drop into closing your eyes. And we're going to breathe. We're going to breathe through from the base of the spine and draw that breath all the way up, right to the crown, and then release it there. So again, from the base of your spine, drawing the breath up, all the way up your spine and to your crown, and releasing it. And again, drawing that breath, and you may want to suck a little more breath in as you reach the top. And release it. Now grounding through the soles of your feet into the heart of the earth. You may want to take a slow amble down towards the heart of the earth. Or you may want to move directly there. Just do whatever's coming up for you. Just remembering you're connecting through the soles of your feet to the heart of the earth. You may become very aware of the pulse of the earth. Now connecting into heart space. And from here we're connecting into a few centimeters below your navel, that space, as well as into your throat. To set an intention for this process. So just take a moment and let it float in. It doesn't have to come from the mind. Remember, it's coming, this is very heart-based and very true to your essence. Now moving from your heart space, feel that vibration moving outwards, growing and growing. And as you move out from the heart space, become aware of that pathway before you. Start making your way along this pathway. You may notice that there's rocks bordering this pathway, or there's small pebbles in the pathway, or maybe there's vegetation, grass, or just a clear sandy pathway. Just take a moment to see what's around you as you make your way along this path. What vegetation grows on the side? What colors do you notice? Just listen and be aware if you can hear water gurgling close by, or if you see a river or a stream along your path. And noticing what you're wearing on your feet as you walk along. Are you barefoot or are you wearing shoes? Now you notice that you are taking a slight incline and moving up the path. Just notice if anything changes as you're making your way up this path. Now looking up and ahead, you see a cave or the entrance to a cave. Start making your way up to the entrance of this cave. And as you come to the entrance, you may recognize this place, or you may feel this vibration that comes from this place. It's something you know. It's something that comforts you. It's a support, a place you can go to whenever you like. Make your way through the entrance and deeper into the cave. You may notice crystals. You may see some water trickling down the inside of the crystals or over the crystals. And as you look ahead further into the cave, you see the image or the outline of either someone or something up ahead. Just paying close attention to what you're feeling now, what you're seeing. Bring in all the senses. It might even be a smell. It could be something you're hearing as you make your way into the cave. Ask the question. Or thank this being first off for being here. And then ask the question, what do you need to do right now, or receive right now, or see right now that is for your highest good and for your greatest support? Taking a moment to receive that. And now giving thanks for the gift that you have received in word and maybe even physical gifts that are coming to you. Thank this person, this could be an animal. Thank this vision that is here to benefit you, to support you, to love you, for the assistance given. And know that you can come back here at any time. Now make your way gently towards the beginning of the cave, the entrance to the cave. And as you leave, notice what it looks like outside. Has anything changed? Right now, I'm noticing a waterfall which wasn't there before, or that I hadn't noticed before. And the path seems to be less steep and more gentle. Just allow whatever's coming through for you. This is not necessarily the way it will appear for you. Just allow it to appear in any way it has to. As you make your way, meandering back towards the beginning of this path, paying close attention to what you see along the way, the change, if there are any changes, and when you reach the beginning of this path, slip back into your heart space and allow yourself to embody the gifts, the words, the wisdom you have been given here right now. Round through the soles of your feet, back into the earth. You may feel as if your body is ablaze with light right now due to the gifts and the wisdom that you have received. Becoming fully aware of your physical system. Just begin to move gently, deepen your breath. And when you are ready, opening your eyes. I encourage you to make a note of what has come through for you. Please do share with me via WhatsApp or email if you would like to discuss anything that's come up for you. Also, let me know what elements you experienced during this practice. I look forward to seeing you again next week and wish for you a gentle peaceful week. After the eclipses, it appears there has been a lot of movement within the energy system, or within our energy systems even. And so I do encourage you to be gentle, although pay close attention to what's coming up for you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and until next week, I say goodbye.